Hey, Tim Charron here with howtobookgigs.com. I teach singers, songwriters, and bands how to book great gigs and explode your music career. Today, in my 30-day Music Motivation Month video series, we are going over whether or not you should use social media, YouTube, or a website to book gigs. Whether you're a musician, trying to get a gig with a band or backing up an artist, or if you are an artist or a band trying to get gigs at venues. Okay, which one should you use? And it's kind of a trick question, as you'll find out throughout this video. So, quick reminder, make sure you download my free guide that I wrote for you on how to book gigs at howtobookgigs.com, and please subscribe to the podcast and to the YouTube channel. So here we go. Social media, YouTube, or website. So say you are either one of those things. You're either a guitar player, or a drummer, a bass player, fiddle player, something like that, and you want to book gigs with a singer, get a gig in a band, or you're a singer or a band, you want to approach venues. And they say, send me something. Send me a video, send me what you got. A lot of my students in my How to Book Gigs course have been asking me about this specifically because they get tripped up. Every once in a while they'll talk to somebody and they'll say, oh yeah, just send me something. And they're not sure which thing they should send. So, number one, social media is an absolute nightmare. Don't ever send. I've had people send me to their social media, and a lot of people are just like, this is the sign that you are not a professional. Your job as a professional, right? Our job as a professional, my job as a professional, is to make the person that I'm trying to get the gig with, whether it's a band that's going to hire me to sing for them and they're going to pay me, or a venue who's going to pay me to go and perform. My job is to make your life easier. So everything that I can do to make that person's life and job and day easier, that's what I have to do. So if you say, I've had this happen many times where a bass player, hey, I'm looking for bass players. I contact somebody and I'm like, do you have videos? Can you send me a video? Oh, yeah, man, you can just go on my Facebook and search on my Facebook. What? Are you crazy? That's complicated. It's going to take time. I mean, as opposed to the professional, most people are just going to say, yes, I have something. I'm going to send it to you. Now, so do not send anybody to your social media. I wouldn't even send a link to the actual video from the social media, the URL. This is what I would do. So this is why it was a trick question, okay? No on social media. Yes on YouTube. Yes on a website. So this is what I do, and this is what I teach my students to do. You want to put together whatever kind of promo video that you possibly can, from just grabbing a phone and having someone record your set and clipping it down to short little bite-sized pieces. What I teach people is, so you're a recording artist. All you want to do is take 5-10 second snippets of choruses to popular songs and 4 or 5 of those. So, maybe you have a 40-50 second video and just want to pop them together. No crazy edits, super simple. So you want to put that on YouTube, and then whenever someone is asking you about submitting, or you're approaching someone about submitting for anything, you have that one YouTube link. You have it with you all the time. Here's a great tip. This is what I do. I put it in my email signature, my outgoing email signature, so I don't have to type it. I don't have to copy and paste it. I don't have to remember my URL for that promo video on YouTube. It's always in there. So if I ever need it, I can just go into all of my sent emails and it's right there. So on top of that, YouTube is the world's second largest search engine behind Google. So if anybody's going to look for a video, they're going to look on YouTube. That's the big problem with social media, Facebook, stuff like that. It's not searchable. So if somebody's trying to find a specific video on your Facebook page, it's almost impossible. They're going to have to scroll through every single video. So YouTube is super, super, super convenient for everybody. Now, what I do as well is I put that same video, that same promo video, right on the front of my website. It's great to have a website. I'm not a big believer in so-called EPKs. If you have a good EPK with a video link right to a live promo video, that's phenomenal. For me, I just use my website because it has all those things and so much more. If they want to, if people want to dive more into, looking into you and see what you're all about, it's all there and it looks professional. So even if you're a side person, I always go take the guitar player with a even like a simple website. I just take them more seriously than someone who doesn't have a website. So bottom line is never, ever, ever, to recap, never use social media to submit for anything. Definitely use a YouTube video link, and definitely put, if you do have a website, to keep it simple and just get things started. You can ride it forever just using a YouTube link because it works. That's how I book all of my gigs, is sending my promo video on YouTube, that link. On top of it, because I want to look as professional and be as professional as possible, I have my website, and I take that video, that promo video from YouTube, and I embed it right on my main page. So when you go to timcharron.com, you're going to see my promo video that's generated from YouTube right there above the fold. So you don't even have to scroll down. You cannot miss it. So YouTube, absolutely. And if you want to take another step further, then put that YouTube video right on your website. So if this is helping, do me a favor and let me know if you have any topics. I'm doing a 30-day musician motivation month. So I'm doing 30 straight days of videos of tips and tricks and techniques on how to better your music career. So if you have any topics that you want me to go over, drop a comment or email me at nashvillehits@yahoo.com. Do me a favor, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit notifications so you know when I put something out that is new, and grab yourself that free guide at howtobookgigs.com. Thanks for watching.